being asked directly to see if x minus the quantity at 3 plus 4i is a factor. Well, basically that means we're looking to determine whether 3 plus 4i is a 0. When it's in factored form, it's x minus factor. When we're evaluating to see if the function value of this point is 0, we actually substitute this number in itself. So here we go again. We're going to have 1, -6, and 25 as our divisor, dividend, and out in front we're going to have 3 plus 4i. We bring down our leading coefficient of 1. 3 plus 4i times 1 is 3 plus 4i. Adding it to the -6 at the top gives us -3 plus 4i. We're multiplying here. We have conjugates, kind of. Not really. The wrong term has the negative on it. So if we were to FOIL this out on your own, you'll notice we get -25, add down we get 0, and the answer is yes, x minus the quantity 3 plus 4i is a factor. Let's do the same thing again, but this time we're going to determine is 3 minus 4i a 0, meaning x minus this quantity 3 minus 4i is a factor. So 3 minus 4i is going to go out front. We're going to have 1, -6, and 25 as our coefficients. Bring down our 1, do our multiplication, 3 minus 4i. Adding down, we have -3 minus 4i. This time when you FOIL, we're going to again get -25. Adding down, we get 0, and when the remainder is 0, the answer is yes. Still in the same problem, we're using the quadratic formula to solve this equation. And when we do this, we see that b squared minus 4ac will be -6 squared minus 4 times 1 times 25, which becomes 36 minus 100, which is -64. And when we have a negative value for the discriminant, that tells us we're going to have imaginary solutions. X now will equal -b plus or minus the square root of the -64 we just solved for, all over 2a. My x equals, that should not be right there. We're going to have x equals negative of a -6, so 6 plus or minus 8i all over 2. And we can factor a 2 out of the numerator to get 3 plus or minus 4i, and those 2's will cancel, and we're going to find that 3 plus and minus 4i are the zeros, which is consistent with parts A and B of the problem. Find the zeros of the polynomial. Well, we're just working on vocabulary here, and the zeros will be 3 plus and minus 4i. So the word zeros is the same as x-intercepts, is the same as solution to the problem. So let me write that out. Zeros, x-intercepts, solutions. Sometimes we even use the word roots of a polynomial. Any one of those words are interchangeable with the others.